Yo, what's good, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? I'm back with another banger. Yes, sir. Day 8 games aren't really out here with the daily uploads. You feel what I'm saying? Well, look, we already talked about the most overrated enchants, right? Now we gonna talk about the two most underrated enchants in the game, in my opinion. Remember, this is my opinion. Let's get started with the video. So first off, the two most underrated enchants in the game, in my opinion, are vampirism and gluttony. I'll get into them. Let's see. Now, if you know what vampirism does, it heals for 50% of the damage dealt, which applies to dagger, medium weapon, heavy, not hero blade, but basically all the weapons that could be enchanted, they'll give you, 50% of that damage. I don't know if it stacks with damage multipliers, but if it does, it makes it even better. It also restores your blood bar. Now, what these factors mean is that when long-lasting fights and fights that last really long, this enchant works the best, right? Because you're healing your HP back, especially for attunementless. They already have IHP. If they're getting that high HP back, hey, they will live for way longer. This enchant is extremely good for PvE. Even Rom said it in his Hell Mode, how to beat Hell Mode video, or like it was like the best enchants for Hell Mode or something like that. I'll have it on screen. He said himself that Vampirism is one of the best enchants for doing Hell Mode. Another thing is that it makes the flawed hemophilia, which makes you lose blood faster, and the enchant bloodthirst, which takes your blood useless because you get your blood back. It also makes seer and gluttony not kill you from like the lack of thirst and lack of food, because you restore your blood. If you don't know, when you lose your food and you lose your thirst, it starts taking away your blood. But if you're restoring your blood back, then you're good to go. It also stacks with other healings like iceberg, condition runner, someone a flame wisp, and just like things that would heal you in general. It stacks with that, so you're healing even more on top of that. Unfortunately, pestilence, like Saint J, dead gods, and other sorts that prevent healing makes this enchant kind of bad, especially Saint J, since the other person's literally getting healed from your M1s. But other than that, it makes the enchant is extremely underused and extremely good. Most pro, they even had to ban it from the tournament because it's so good and niggas need to really tap in for real. The other enchant, that also extremely underrated. I already said this in the beginning, but it's gluttony. You know what gluttony does? On hit, it steals hunger and thirst from the target based on the damage dealt. You know what I'm saying? So, which is, you gain a high amount of hunger from monsters because of the PvE scaling. Which this enchant is extremely good for water fights. If you ban a water fight, you know how fast you lose your thirst and you lose your hunger. So if you have gluttony, you drain that shit. They just dead. They can't. They have to focus on. If they have to focus on eating, they're dead. They're not. You get free hits, which means like nothing to do. Bootleg bloodthirsty, it basically does the same thing as blood. It like basically has the same effect as bloodthirsty. It's just like they can restore it easier and you don't have 10%. And I see a bunch of people shit on this enchant for no reason. This enchant is extremely good and extremely underrated. No one can argue with this. This enchant is extremely good and underrated, and you will never need food or water ever again, which is just a plus. Now, unfortunately, you don't really get any much more damage from using this enchant, and you're not getting any increased healing or survivability from this enchant. So it lacks in damage and lacks in healing, and also, as you know, like fucking sources that would, so things like, as you know, vampirism also kind of counters it because you get your blood back, and that's the whole point of losing your thirst and hunger. It also blurs your screen. It blurs your screen. So what this means is that you can't see. If you can't see, you will get hit more. If you're getting hit more, you can't see, you're losing blood, you're getting smacked on a wall. You see where I'm going now, right? But yeah, that's all I gotta say for this video. Like the video, subscribe to the fucking channel. Comment your favorite food. You know what I'm saying? Also, give me some video ideas in the future, because I'm trying to expand on my videos, and like Deepwoken is lacking content until there too, because other course. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter, right? Follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. Both links in the description. This is X Gamer signing out. And dig, you dig. That's your story. What I usually say? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.